Hello everyone, I am Lamia Untipa from Daffodil International University. I am here today to talk about our presentation. The topic of our presentation is the benefit of ethical living. Now, let me introduce you to my team members, MD Tanaj Ahmed, Polly and Nehal Hasnain Siam. So let's discuss about our overall topic. The first thing that comes to our mind that what is ethics. Man is the best creature of this creation. The reason for keeping man in a higher class than all other creature in the combination of his intellect and morality. As we are social being, we follow some rule of this society, the education of which we get from the family and society. Similarly, we also get the education of morality from the family. A person's personality carries his morality. Even a wise person can be harmful to the society if he doesn't have morality. On the other hand, if an ignorant person has morality, he will be respected and appreciated by everyone in the society. Mainly, one's personality is incomplete without ethics. Ethical living is the philosophy of making decisions for daily life, which take into account ethics and moral values, particularly with regard to consumerism, sustainability, environmentalism, wildlife, and animal welfare. One of the most important things which reflects one's personality is the ethics that he or she possesses. As you hear the term ethics, different meaning starts. What does ethics mean? As per the ethics definition, ethics are a general set of rules that are important to be followed, to be a part of society. Moreover, it guides one to live in the right way in the society. Those certain rules are common worldwide. Those ethical principles are inherited as well as are learned by the individual from their family's way of living. Every single individual possesses are the same ethic and ethical behavior in different ways as the culture from which they are born and brought up are different. Now, ethics in workplace benefits. Whenever we talk about the behavior of a person, one of the most important thing is ethics. The person reflects his ethics at home or office or a professional environment. He should live with setting some set of rules which make him acceptable in the society. There are some important ethical terms which matters the most in a professional environment. Now, I request my another team member, MD Tanaj Ahmed, to continue our discussion. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am MD Tanaj Ahmed, ID 201153525. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to discuss about this topic. Ethical living, why necessary and how we get. Ethical living should be one's main priority. It should be the only way of living life. A man of ethics has integrity, fear of the Almighty, have such strong distraction like money or sexual temptation cannot divide him from his path, and this thing makes him great. Every person of his surrounding respect him, believes him for the core of their heart. Even his enemies cannot think any bad of him. He also gets the spiritual satisfaction, inner place which is incomparable to any earthly achievement. But to be in the path of ethics is not an easy task. Among this corrupted society, to be a clean one is almost impossible. A man should have been so strong that he can eliminate all the temptation. desire and ill satisfaction which can distract him from the path of ethics. He has to have a fire belief that the Almighty sees all of your activities. This the practice should be tongue from family, and this is the most important lesson. If you can shape a people's childhood, you can shape his life. Now I request my another team member, Polly, to continue the discussion.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Polly, ID 201153490. Thanks, Tanas, for giving me the opportunity to say something. I accept as true that ethics and equity and the principles of justice do not change with the calendar. Actually, it is a system of moral principles. Ethics is concerned with what is good for individuals and society and is also described as moral philosophy. It is inextricably linked with human life. We face it in every moment of life. Several examples these are given in real life. In the first place, I consider that acting in a way that doesn't harm others is very elementary rule of the ethics of everyday life and life as a whole. Making other lives easier whenever possible is also good practice to have in mind, and you can be really smart and creative about it. For example, suppose you are sitting in a cafe with a friend at a table that you will like very much and has the capacity of 5 people. A group of 4 or 5 people comes and they have no other table big enough for their group. You and your friend can move to a smaller table and make the life of the 4 or 5 people easier and more pleasant without sustaining any significant damage yourself. Think that you like a girl, but she has a boyfriend. So you decided not to attempt any romantic relationship with her because you don't want to disturb her relationship and cause her boyfriend emotional hurt. After all, the world is full of single, intelligent, and pretty girls. Suppose you are at a coffee shop and made your purchase and you realize that you are charged incorrectly by the new cashier. He hurries you away to the next person. How do you react? You must behave while maintaining morality. Think that you are driving during your commute and stop at a light, a homeless man stand outside. Do you ever deodorize? Would you help? I think you should help him because it is called ethics. If we want others to be generous to us, let us being by being generous. If we want to them respect us, respect to others first. Using your resources, however handful or large, for the benefit of the society at large. Say thanks in appreciation. Sorry when you are on the right. Excuse when duty calls. Be smart, but don't hurt someone unless you are standing for the truth. Don't hurt anyone and protect yourself from being hurt. After all, in my personal opinion, I would consider these examples of ethics integrity in personal and professional matters, honesty and truthfulness and sincerity, loyalty and allegiance, responsibility, reliability and dependability, charity and kindness, respect for others and their property, self-discipline and acting other reasonable restraint, knowing the distinction between right and wrong, and good and bad behavior. Basically, the nation's morals are like its teeth. The more decayed they are, the more it's hard to touch them. It is hard to find words to express my gratitude. Thank you. Now I'm request my another team member to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Thanks to my team members for allowing me to continue further. I'm MD Nihal Hussain Siam, My ID is 201153501. I'm going to talk further about ethics. Ethics are the set of moral principles that guide a person's behavior. These morals are shaped by social norms, cultural practices, and religious influences. Ethics reflect beliefs about what is right, what is wrong, about what is just and what is unjust, and also about what is good, what is bad in terms of human behavior. Basically, no artist has ethical sympathies. An ethical sympathy in an artist is an unpardonable mannerism of a style. Let's dig deeper. Every species or animals has their own life cycle and lifestyle. Now, if we look at the life cycle of the other animals and species around us, we would find an unique ethics for each of them. They are not similar to others. When every animal has ethics, what is so different between the human being and them? Well, difference is here. We got intellect, behavior, and mannerism. We are social. Most importantly, we are better in terms of ethics. Other than that, we are nothing but just animals. Ethics is the only thing that separates us from the animals. So it is very important to be aware of ethics.
Thank you.